What up, what up, what up? Shout out to Eric Thomas. Shout out to ET, baby. Yeah, keeping me alert and alive out here. Okay, today's topic I want to talk about how to drive a perfect shift. How do you drive a perfect shift? And then it sparks the question, what is a perfect shift? Okay, a perfect shift is, to me personally, is when you drive a whole 8 hours. And you stop and you drive it 3 hours. Or you drive a whole 3 hours. You stop and on the back end you drive the whole 8. 30-minute break, no stops. Non-stop action, baby. And I'm talking about 700 miles per day. Perfect shift. 700 miles plus. Or close to it, depending on what your truck is governed at. To me, that's a perfect shift. That's a perfect shift. Now, is it healthy? No. Absolutely not. But can you rack up a bundle, a bag? Doing so, yes. Absolutely. In order for you to drive a perfect shift, you got a trip plan. You absolutely have to trip plan. You gotta know where you're gonna stop. You gotta have plan A, B, and C. And you can't be afraid to be uncomfortable on the side of the road, on a exit, on a little cut that truckers done been sleeping on for ages. You know what I'm saying? So how do you do it? I like to shower. I shower on my breaks. I shower when I stop for the night, or I shower in the morning before I leave. And I make sure that 90% of the time I stop in a place where there's showers available. I know sometimes you're not able to do that, and when you're not able to do that, you got to take necessary provisions. You got to have the baby wipes. You got to have the Lysol wipes. You got to have the bottles of water. You got to have some snacks in the cooler, in the fridge. You dig? You know what it is. But me, I go to Walmart. I chop up me some watermelons and some mangoes, some honeydew, some cantaloupe. You feel me? You feel me? I Ziploc bag it. I have it ready for me when I need it. I have it ready for me when I need it. I sip my water like it's some fine wine. I might squeeze a little lime in it. No lie, I might prep a couple bottles, put them in the freezer, because I like cold drinks every now and then. Oatmeal saved my life. Oats, instant oats, or regular oats. You go to the Pilot, you get you a tall cup of hot water, right? You get your 2 lids and 2 cups. You take half of that water, you pour it in the second cup. You put your oatmeal in there, let it marinate. Throw you some raisins in there. Throw you some dry fruit. Throw you some mixed nuts in there. Throw you a banana. Chop it up, put it in there. Take a couple spoons, some napkins from the Pilot or the Love's, or Flying J, wherever you at, and have them stocked up. Oatmeal is cheap, it's low budget, it's delicious. Put you some honey in there, throw you some blueberries in that thing, make a meal out of it. You did. But yeah, when I get out of my shower, that's what I do. I go and get that cup, them 2 cups. I make some tea, green tea. I drink a lot of green tea. Green tea helps with the blood flow. Blood flow. Yeah, it keeps you're energized and hydrated. And I usually don't put any sugar in my tea. Usually don't put sugar in my tea. So driving a perfect shift is more about regulating how often you have to go to the bathroom, eating properly and correctly. I also work out when I'm in the shower. I do push-ups. I got me an ab roller. I do squats with the ram on my truck. It's heavy as hell. Perfect for squats. I try to keep myself hydrated. I try to keep my blood flowing because otherwise you're just going to deteriorate. I try to eat properly, try to drink properly. Everybody had their cheat days every once in a while. But I make salads, prep salads for the, 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Gotta be safe out here. Prep salads for 2 or 3 days. And, go to Walmart, get me some lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, zucchini, peppers, jalapenos. I love me some jalapenos. Guacamole, avocado, cherry tomatoes, onions. Give me some garlic, ginger. Garlic and ginger is just good for the blood flow. It's good for the blood flow. Chop the ginger up, put it in your tea. Chew it up as a little snack. I like spice. I like spice, so it don't bother me none. And I know it's good for me, so you did. For the first 2 hours of my shift, usually I pray. No lie. I meditate. Pray and meditate. Tell God what I want. Tell him what I would like to have. I let him know what it takes, what I'm going to need to get there. You feel me? And then I just sit and I drive for about an hour and I think about it. And I just listen to whatever comes to my mind, whatever ideas I have. I have a digital recorder where I record my thoughts. It's a place that I can empty out whatever's on my mind. And sometimes I freestyle on there. You did. Just to get those creative juices flowing. So you're not just bored out here on the road watching YouTube all day. You feel me? And a lot of the music I don't like, but I love the instrumentals. So I add my own music to the instrumentals. And one day I might share it with you all. But just keep your mind occupied. And then I actually love driving. I love driving. It's real peaceful. It's calming. I feel like I'm one of the best drivers out here. That might not necessarily be true. That's just my opinion. But if I show you the stats, I think you would agree. But that's enough bragging on my part. I gotta give all the credit where credit is due, and that's to the Most High, the Creator, for giving me the agency to do the things that I do. And give a shout out to my family, my wife at home, who's strong, the strongest woman I know, holding it down, taking care of the home, taking care of the kids. I love you, girl. And just got married recently. I had to do it, man. I had to do it. He who finds a wife finds him a good thing. And she's a great woman. So diet, exercise, personal time, which is included under prayer and meditation. You got to give yourself personal time. Showers, gotta stay showered, gotta stay fresh. It's gonna help keep you alert. It's gonna help keep you focused. Excuse me. What else do I do out here? I drive my fucking ass off, man. I drive my ass off out here. And the squats with the guard, with the ram. Hey, you gotta bring those legs back to life. What else? Yeah. So those first 2 hours, I basically deprive myself of any social media. So that when I do reintroduce it, it's like, man, you appreciate it more. And then you already got 2 hours in. You're already 2 hours in. So I like to reinforce that prayer with Miles Monroe, E.T., Eric Thomas, EYL University, financial education, Wall Street Trap, Wall Street Trap. uh, it's this other guy. I think his name is like M500, and anything regarding trucking, freight brokering, freight forwarding, dispatching, anything about the game, about the industry that I'm in. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about it so I can take advantage of it. Even on how to use the ELDs more effectively. I just personal time. Yard moves. When I fuel, yes, I fuel. 10 minutes in already. When you fuel when you shut it down, or fuel when right before you kick it off, kick the drive off. And I like to do that. I slow creep up to the pumps. I ain't gonna lie to you. I park somewhere very close to the pumps, like right behind them, and then I'll 5 miles an hour up to the pump, and I'll fuel that motherfucker without, excuse my, that mother trucker without starting my clock. And I pull off on out of that thing, So that saves time. And a lot of times when you drive 3 hours, 8 hours, by the time you get to wherever you're going, that's going to be a 30-minute break. That's where you spend a 30-minute break. So you got that extra time because it's got to be taken. Why not get 2 birds with 1 stone? And then I sleep at the shipper. Shout out to my boy Trucker Brown. Hey, Trucker Brown said you're going to have to sleep at the shipper. You want to get money out here? You're going to have to if it's available. If they have, and if it's not available, you get as close as you can. Find a place as close as you can. Sometimes you got to make parking spaces at these truck stops. Sometimes you got to make a parking space. I'm going to give you one of my keys. I park right next to the scale. Never had a problem. Never. As long as you're not blocking anybody, especially at the pilots and most of the loves. As long as you're not blocking anybody or blocking any of the traffic, they don't give a damn. Sometimes you got to improvise. You got to think fast. A lot of times I run my clock down to the last 10 minutes. I'm not saying that you new truckers should do that, but I know that I can create a way. And the way that I drive, let's just say I got 10 minutes left on my drive clock. On my cycle, I'm gonna have like an hour and a half because I'm not stopping. So I got an opportunity to wait for a parking spot. If there's none there, I can sit at the pumps and I can chill for 30 minutes, Or I can park somewhere out of the way and wait for somebody to pull out and then I back in or pull in or what have you. I can chill on the side of the Catskill until somebody pull out and then I'm pulling in. You dig? So that's just a little tips and tricks that I do that might help you. I make sure that I fuel when as needed. I know that off of every quarter, I can get about 400 miles, 400 plus miles. I know this. I know that when I hit that E, I got 200 miles before I run out of gas completely. It may be different from your truck, so don't hold me to that. I know my truck. So I fuel as needed. I fuel half, and when I'm on E, or if there's no fuel stops around that I want to go to, and I know I'm going into an area like a dead zone, I make sure I'm fueled up. I don't play around. Snow, don't play around with it. Keep them forward. Keep some of that anticoagulant fluid in there. so it's not freezing up on you. Do your pre-trip. I always do my pre-trip. I check my tires. You know, every other pre-trip I check my fluids. You know, you should probably do it every pre-trip though. I got a newer truck, so I'm not too worried about it that much. But I make sure I check it out. This guy just pulled up on me. I got to straighten up. That's right. I'm like, what's that? What's happening? Yeah. And then practice. Practice. It's actually healthy to stop every 3 hours. That's how I started running perfect shifts. Originally, I was stopping every 3 hours. Because it's just healthy. It's just healthier to stop every 3 hours. But I started doing that, and then I was like, you know what, I still feel good. So I kept driving. You get tired, take a cold shower. Spend that 30-minute break. Take a cold shower. You know? Take a cold shower. Wake your ass right up. Don't eat fried chicken every day. You're gonna be tired. You know, don't eat a heap of pancake worth for breakfast. You're gonna go to sleep. You're gonna be fighting. That monkey gonna be on your back, especially at night. Don't take a hot shower, a piping hot shower, if you're tired already, because it's gonna help you sleep. You know, I wouldn't recommend you start a shift with a hot shower. You start a shift with a cool, just a cool shower. You know, because you're gonna be tired. It's gonna be rough for you. You know, until you get used to it. I think I'm gonna remake this video too because it's a little bit too long. I don't know if you guys want to look at my handsome face for that long. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm coming up on like 18 minutes, 20 minutes, bumping my gums. But thank you guys for watching. You know, like and subscribe. It's your boy, Jody Breeze. Joe Bo Skeeter. Holla at your boy. You know what it is. Living that dream, baby. Get that paper.